to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name's Elise and I am currently in recovery from anorexia. So today I thought I'd do a video where I honestly just have a normal day in recovery. I didn't do a video last week because I just had a lot happening in life and I just didn't have the space or the time to do it. So I wanted to get back into it today, and instead of doing another big challenge video, I really just wanted to do something to show a normal day in recovery because I've really been struggling a lot lately and I've really been stuck, and challenges just seem so overwhelming right now with everything that's going on. And I just wanted to show you that it's okay to play it safe at times when you need to. Like when you've got lots going on in your life, if all you can do is manage your basic meal plan or your safe foods, that's okay. That's allowed to happen because not every day we feel like a warrior. Sometimes we just need to take it easy. So I've just done some journaling because that's how I start my day. I'm home alone, so that always gets me really anxious, but I'm about to make breakfast, and yes, today I'll probably be eating the same foods that you've seen me eat before, but that's because that's the kind of day I need today. Help me get back on track, help me keep pushing through. I might challenge something, I might not, but I'm not going to put the pressure on myself, and you don't need to pressure yourself every day because sometimes if you keep challenging yourself and overwhelming yourself, it just becomes too much and then you just go backwards. So this is me committing to getting unstuck in recovery and just keeping on moving forward, but also being kind to myself and taking it easy. So I'm gonna go make breakfast and I will talk to you soon. And also grab yourself something to eat or a snack and something to drink, and we can eat together. So for breakfast today, yes, I am playing it safe, but it's where I'm at right now. I've got my juice, I've got my Wheat Bix, my peanut butter, my apple, my berries, my chia seeds, and I'm just going to enjoy this as much as I can and just be kind to myself because, like I said, it's been a really challenging time lately, and you know, I'm dealing with weight changes and my body's slowly getting better, but it is a very slow process, and I think I've just been so overwhelmed with everything. So while I eat breakfast, I usually keep journaling while I eat breakfast just because it keeps me a bit distracted, and I put some Netflix on or something like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and I will talk to you soon. So every day when I do my journaling, I have picked one of these little affirmation cards which I have. They're actually all, they're from the horse sanctuary that I go to, and so they have little messages on them. So this one's gratitude, which I picked today, and it's got some messages on the back. So I think doing things like that is a really nice way to get you into a nice headspace for the day. So when I'm not working early in the morning, I really like to take my time with my journaling and, you know, getting myself into the right headspace ahead for the day. So usually breakfast and like the morning for me is okay. It's later in the day is when my anxiety peaks. So I try and set up my day so I don't get so anxious later on by doing these activities now. So yeah, I think just having affirmation cards has been really helpful for me. So it might be something worth you doing too. So that's breakfast done. Yeah, just being kind to myself today, just like you need to be kind to yourself today as well. So I'm gonna go get ready for the day, and I will probably see you next at snack. So I've just arrived at my parents' house, and I'm honestly just feeling really anxious again now. But I'm gonna be kind to myself, and I'm gonna probably have a bit of a challenge snack because the more you challenge something, the easier it does get. And I've been pretty slack with challenging myself lately because it's just felt too much. But I'm also going to be kind to myself and know that it's okay if I find this really challenging now. And that I don't need to push myself every meal, every single day when I'm feeling like this, and that it's okay to step back and just play your safe foods. As long as it's adequate, it's okay to be safe sometimes. And sometimes you're in the mood for challenges and other times you're not. So yeah, it's snack time. So it's snack time now. I've got my soy coffee and I've got one of these granola cookies, which I used to have all the time earlier in recovery, but I've kind of haven't been having them. So now it's become really challenging again. And this will definitely be my challenge for the day today, but I just want to be, I don't want to push myself too much today because I feel like I'm in quite a fragile state at the moment with everything that's going on. But yeah, but we're gonna have this cookie and this coffee and try and enjoy it. And if tears happen, they happen. If I get through it and I'm smiling, that's also okay to have happen. Just really letting things be what they are in the moment. So here goes for a cookie. Again, we have the cutest little support animal right here eating food with us. She's so adorable.
Yes, she is.
That's my coffee and granola cookie done. And it was challenging, but it was a challenge I could handle. So I guess, I'm just going to keep going on with the day, and I will probably see you at lunch next, or if not before. But my anxiety is definitely starting to peak again, and I honestly just feel like I just want to cry and scream and hit things and be really upset. But I'm just going to keep myself busy, keep distracted, and just keep going the day. And just, if the tears need to happen, let them happen, because it's okay to cry. Just keep going while you do. So I will talk to you soon. So I think when you do hit these walls in recovery, one of the best things you can do is just go back to basics, go back to your safe meal plan, back to your safe eating that is adequate, and just starting from there again. I think for me, I was challenging too much all the time and it just got way too overwhelming and I couldn't be consistent with it. So my psychologist and I had a chat around it and we thought, let's just go back to basics and have my safe meal plan. Even though that was a challenging morning snack, it is something that I'm meant to have all the time. So the only way to stop it from being challenging is to keep challenging it. As much as it sucks and I hate it, it's what needs to be done. And it's just been a really, really hard few weeks, and dealing with weight gain and body changes and just all the emotions around that has really been hard. And also I'm going back to uni and stuff soon, so I'm going to be sitting down more, and that's been playing on my mind a lot as well. But I don't want to give up. I know this is going to be hard and it's literally like going through hell, but it's got to be better than having an eating disorder, hasn't it? So we keep going no matter how hard it is. So I'm actually about to go to an appointment where I get weighed, which never helps my mood, even though it's a blind weigh. It's just the thought of it. And then, I'll be back for lunch. So I will see you soon. So it's lunchtime now and I've just gotten back from seeing my GP and had a good cry with him. He's so good to me. But I need to get back on track. I need to do what I need to do. So I am going to be having something I've had for lunch quite often because I feel that's all I can handle right this moment. I did challenge the cookie today, so I'm proud of that. But yeah, you do have to take, like, you do need to be kind to yourself on some days, because some days are so freaking hard. Like, some days are just so much harder than others, and you know that by pushing yourself just that little bit too much, you'll completely spiral out of control. Because if you push yourself way too much, you're just going to go backwards, because you get overwhelmed, you get distressed, and then you feel like you need to compensate. So it's okay if you pick your safe options on some days, and then other days you'll feel like challenging them again. So I'm going to go get that ready, and I will talk to you soon. So lunch is made, and I'm having my salad and hummus sandwich. I've got my chocolate milk, and I've got some sweet biscuits here. I was just chatting to Mum because I feel like I'm making a really boring video today, and I don't want to let anyone down, but she made me realize I've just been putting a lot of pressure on myself. That's probably why I was not able to make a video last week, because I feel like I have to like almost perform for the camera sometimes, especially during challenges. Not that like everything I do, every emotion I have is real and authentic. Like if I'm crying, I'm genuinely crying. I can't fake tears. But yeah, I think I've just been putting a lot of pressure on myself lately, and there's a lot going on in life right now. Like I've got my equine training starting, uni starting, I'm working, we've had a few family emergencies that I've had to deal with, and I really think that just taking a step back from everything and just coming back to the basics of recovery was what I really needed right now. And it might be what you need too. If you're feeling really overwhelmed in recovery, maybe have a look at what you're doing, because maybe you're just pushing yourself way too much. And there is a limit to how much we can be pushed. You know, you can't be challenging something like every single meal of every single day and challenging all your behaviors in one single day. That's too much for anyone. So pick one thing each day you want to challenge. You know, or do a challenge day every now and then where you challenge a lot of things, but you're in the right headspace for it. Like I was definitely not in the right headspace for it today. So that's where we're at. Yeah, let's just even I think recognizing that you're slipping back as well. Like I noticed the other day I started picking my food apart again. So that was a sign for me that maybe things aren't as like stable as I thought. I'm not in the best headspace right now, so I'm going to eat my sandwich like a normal person today and just get on with it, and I'll stop rambling. So yeah. So we were just saying that we think a lot of this comes back into perfectionism as well. Like I feel like I have to be perfect on camera. Like I've got to be the perfect anorexic on camera, or perfect anorexic in recovery on camera, which is a really warped thing to think. Like recovery is never going to be perfect. And honestly, I'm never going to be perfect either. And none of us are ever going to be perfect because we're human. We've all got flaws, and we've all got struggles, and Byron's giving her 2 cents. And yeah, I think I just put so much pressure on myself because I really want to help everyone, and I want to like inspire people, and I want to do this for me. I want to do this for you. I want to do this for my family, my friends, my pets. And it's just all so overwhelming sometimes, which is, like I said, why we're coming back to basics and having some safe foods, because that's what I really needed today. It's really hard for me to not pick my sandwich apart now. Like I can feel myself, like I keep going to do it, but
you're aware, which is
I'm
good.
aware of it. And I think sometimes being just aware of your behaviors and your thought patterns and stuff is a huge step in recovery. Like the other day when my auntie got really sick, I found myself actually being jealous of her, getting to go into hospital and stuff. Like that really brought back a lot of memories for me of being in hospital. And then I was like, I'm not the sick one in the family anymore. And so I got really jealous, which is such a wrong thought. And then I realized, like, that's the eating disorder talking. Like, no one really wants to be the sick one. It's not fun. It sucks. But I felt like I'd lost a bit of like my little claim to fame of being the sick one all the time. And it really triggered me off. But but I realized that. And so I guess that's a big step, like in my recovery, that I'm realizing that these thoughts that I'm having aren't really mine and they're not right. So yeah, so I'm just battling the urge to pick my sandwich apart, and I'm just gonna eat it normally. That is lunch done, and yeah, I don't know, I have this lunch a lot and it still feels scary, which means I need to keep challenging it because it hasn't become the norm yet. So I've got some things to do before my next appointment for the day, and yeah, I'll probably see you next time at snack. So I'm back home after my second appointment today, and it was a really challenging one as well. But it's over now and it's time for snack. So I'm home alone, so I have to do this one on my own, and I've really been struggling to do that lately, but I feel like you guys are here with me. So if you haven't already grabbed a snack or something to eat, let's get one together and we can eat together. So for snack today, I am, I guess, playing it safe and having some of the things that I find a bit easier to manage. So I'm having some banana and Biscoff. I love Biscoff, so I'm having that. I'm having a soy yogurt, and I'm also having a peanut bar. So my camera battery actually just died, so this is like plugged in while it's doing this. So sorry if the angles are a bit weird, but yeah, I guess I've just been thinking a lot today about challenges and having to make everything really fun and exciting all the time, but in actual fact it doesn't need to be. Recovery is a hard thing, and it's great when you get those happy moments in there, but it's still a struggle at the end of the day, and I know I need to be. So my camera completely just died, so I'm actually recording on my phone right now, so sorry for the bit of a weird different view of it all. But yeah, as I was saying about challenges, like, they're great, they're important, but sometimes you do need to just be kind to yourself and, hey Roddy, and do the best you can at the time. And sometimes the best is just doing the safe food. So I hope you've grabbed yourself a snack and you can eat with me. So that's snack done for the afternoon, and I think I'm gonna leave this video here for now. I hope you've seen that it's okay to just have a really basic day in recovery, and that it's okay to just use your safe foods at times, because like I've been saying this whole video, sometimes it just gets way too much and you need to just take a step back and focus on the basics. So as long as you're still getting adequate nutrition, it's okay if you need to take a step back from challenges. So don't ever feel bad if you're struggling, because I'm struggling, everyone struggles through this. So I hope this has helped, and I have a few more exciting videos coming soon. I will be doing more challenges soon, but just at this point I needed to be a little bit gentler with myself. And yeah, and sorry about my camera dying as well and having to switch camera quality, but it is what it is, and you know, I'm not going to beat myself up for it. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing and all of your support. I do read all my comments and messages, so I really appreciate it, and I don't feel so alone when I'm doing this journey with you. So I will see you in the next video.